Hey there, this is Natalie, and this is going to be something a bit different. I'm really interested in voice actors and voice acting things for some reason, and I find it super interesting to look at some of the other roles the actors who play my favourite anime characters have played. And so I've decided to make some videos looking at the other surprising and interesting anime roles you can see the voices behind some of ReZero's best characters playing. I'm going to do 5 actors at a time so it doesn't get too unwieldy, so this is part 1 of an occasional series looking at what I think are some interesting facts about the roles the Japanese cast of ReZero have played in other anime. I'm not covering the actors from the English dub because I haven't watched it, so I don't really know what any of them sound like. If you do want to see more videos like this looking at other voice actors from ReZero, then please leave a like. And of course, help me out by subscribing. I would really love to hit 2k subs by Christmas Day, and I've promised that if I get there, I will show you my cats, and they are extremely cute, so it will be worth it. Now, the first actor I'm going to talk about, which you will know from the title of this video, it is the voice behind Roswaal, Takehito Koyasu. While he is a fantastic voice actor who can do a lot with his voice, there's definitely a distinctive sound that he has. And once you know it's him, you can hear it in all of the very diverse characters he's played, like probably his most famous role of Dio Brando in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But this actor is perfect for my channel because he's one of the only people who's in both of the series that I cover the most, playing Roswaal in ReZero, but also playing Zeke Yeager in Attack on Titan. Because Zeke is one of the only ones who can talk when he's in his Titan form as well as his human form, this means we get to see this actor voicing not only Zeke, but also the Beast Titan. Another interesting role that you can see Takehito Koyasu playing is Excalibur in Soul Eater. If you watch Soul Eater, you not only get to hear him playing probably the most annoying character ever written, but also singing really badly. It is all intentional. The whole point of Excalibur is that he's a weapon that is the most powerful in the world, but he's too annoying to be around for anybody to want to use him. He likes to introduce himself with a terrible, terrible song, which you can tell Takehito Koyasu really enjoyed performing. For some smaller roles that this actor has played, he was also Shiragane's dad in Kaguya-sama Love is War. His career actually dates right back to the mid-90s, and he even had the minor role of Rezo, the Red Priest, in the classic and awesome 90s anime The Slayers, as well as playing Andy in Those Who Hunt Elves, which is a weird isekai from 1996 that I discovered recently, where these people from our world have to go around stripping elves naked to find parts of a magic spell on their bodies to get them home, and they have a tank for some reason which gets possessed by a cat spirit and meows. I highly recommend it, to be honest. Next up is Subaru's voice actor, Yusuke Kobayashi. If you saw my video about the Kadokawa livestream announcing the release date of ReZero Season 2 Second Core, then it was him and Rie Takahashi who plays Emilia, who appeared on that, giving us new information about ReZero and also shilling mobile phone covers, towels and various other things with ReZero branding on. He first started appearing in anime in 2014, and Subaru has been his biggest role so far, but he also later became Senku Ishigami in Dr. Stone, which has its second season coming in the winter 2021 anime season. Yusuke Kobayashi is also one of the actors who plays more than one part in Isekai Quartet, because as well as voicing Subaru, he also voices Warren Grants in Tanya the Evil. He also played the important role of Su-won in the very underrated anime series Yona of the Dawn. Plus, he was the protagonist Tanukichi Okuma in the risque comedy series Shimoneta. Next up, we have Rie Takahashi herself, And like Subaru's voice actor, she also plays 2 parts in Isekai Quartet, because her best known role other than Emilia is as Megumin in Konosuba. Of course, she's no stranger to playing 2 characters in the same show, because even in ReZero, where she plays Emilia, she also does the voice of Satella. Other major roles we've seen her in include Mash Kairilight in Fate Grand Order, and she's been in a fairly weird ecchi comedy as well, in the form of Keijo, where she played Rin Rokudo. That was that anime series about girls fighting in swimsuits with their butts. Now, the 4th voice actor from ReZero I want to talk about is the voice behind Petelgeuse, Yoshitsugu Matsuoka, and I've probably really butchered the pronunciation of this and all of the other Japanese names on this list. So apologies for that, but I'm really doing my best. He's an interesting one because he's been in a lot of high-profile roles, and none of them are what you would expect from his performance as the Sin Archbishop of Sloth. It really shows his range as an actor, and that's something that's particularly important for the role of Petelgeuse, as he needed to be able to portray the insane side of the man we saw in season 1, but would also need to sound less like a crazy person for any scenes where we might be shown flashbacks, including an earlier version of the character. I won't spoil when or why that would be shown, but there will be scenes of a younger Petelgeuse in some backstory parts during the ReZero story. So, apart from delivering all of those famous lines about his brain trembling, what else is Petelgeuse's VA known for? Well, the biggest one is no doubt Kirito from Sword Art Online. But Matsuoka has also played a few other big protagonist roles, including Belle Cranell in Danmachi and Sora in No Game No Life. He's also Soma Yukihira in Food Wars. I've never watched Food Wars, so I have no idea who that is, but from pictures I saw while researching for this video, if he's not the protagonist, I'll be pretty shocked. His most interesting supporting role was probably as Teruki Hanazawa in Mob Psycho 100. While as Jesus-kun Kirito, Sora and Belle, he may seem like he's usually cast as a guy who has or could easily get a harem, but he's also been on the other side of the fence, having appeared as a member of somebody else's harem in a couple of Otome reverse harem shows. He played Nicole Ascart in this year's My Next Life as a Villainess All Routes Lead to Doom, a character who doesn't have a lot of lines, being the quiet one in the potential harem, and he also plays Hayato Shinomiya, the small shy one, in Kiss Him Not Me, which is a romantic comedy about a Fujoshi girl who has a harem of guys interested in her, but would really prefer that they all got together with each other, because she's a woman of culture and a big fan of the yaoi. It's actually a pretty funny show. It's kind of underrated, you don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but when it comes to those kind of reverse harem romantic comedies, I find it pretty amusing. But he has also had some other strange roles alongside Petelgeuse, including playing Ampu the cat in The Disastrous Life of Saiki K, as well as Inosuke Hashibira in Demon Slayer. I actually dropped Demon Slayer, but from what I can tell, that's some kind of hog-looking creature. Now, just for fun, for the 5th one in this video, and like I said, there will be more of these, including major characters like Rem and Beatrice, who I haven't done in this one, I've picked Felix. Felix is a man, but his VA is a woman, something he has in common with several other ReZero characters, including Puck and Hetero. I guess there's some kind of rule that if it has cat ears, it needs a girl voice. Interestingly, Felix is not the only cat-themed role his voice actress Yui Horie has played, as she also voiced what has to be one of my least favourite characters in anything ever, in the form of Charles from Fairy Tail. I mean, you have to work very hard to make a talking cat that I'm not gonna like, but with Charles, they achieved it. No disrespect to Yui Horie though, who did play the incarnation of annoyance that she was cast as really well. She's been voice acting in anime and games since the turn of the millennium, and one of her biggest early roles was as Toru in the original 2001 Fruits Basket anime. For some reason, it just amuses me that Felix has the same voice as that most Genki of Genki girls. So, what do you guys think about these ReZero voice actors and some of the other roles they've played? If you have any ideas of any ReZero voice actors you'd particularly like to see featured in the next one of these videos, do let me know in the comments and I will be happy to oblige. I hope you found this slightly different video interesting, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again very soon.